In the digital age, the world has been more connected than ever before. Social media platforms has allowed people to share their lives, experiences, and even their wildest theories with a global audience. Among the millions of posts and updates, there was one that would set the internet ablaze with excitement and curiosity. One space enthusiast had always been fascinated by the mysteries of the cosmos, and they followed space agencies, astronomers, and scientists on social media, seeking the latest updates and breathtaking images of the universe. One day, they stated that they scrolled through their X feed, previously known as Twitter, and said that a post from the International Space Station caught their eye. The tweet featured a link to a live feed from the International Space Station's external cameras, and so they clicked on it, expecting to see the usual breathtaking views of Earth from space. However, what they saw left them speechless. There, against the backdrop of the star-studded cosmos, was a mysterious object unlike anything they had ever seen. It was a dark, elongated shape, distinct from the surrounding stars. They quickly realized that they might have just spotted the infamous Black Knight satellite, a theoretical object said to have been in orbit around Earth for centuries. Intrigued and excited, they captured screenshots and shared them on social media, where the posts were quickly picked up by accounts that researched the unknown. The mysterious photographs quickly gained traction on social media, and within the space of a few hours, it was being shared, retweeted, and commented on by people from all corners of the internet. Some were skeptical, dismissing the sighting as a mere trick of the light or a hoax. Others, however, were convinced that they had stumbled upon something extraordinary. Oddly enough, the user reported that while the mysterious object was on the screen, the space station cameras were suddenly shut down. Although this happens from time to time, those who investigate the unknown have said it's strange how this always seems to happen when an unidentified object shows up. The theories surrounding the enigmatic Black Knight satellite are abundant and diverse, encompassing various aspects such as its nature, origin, and purpose. While numerous photographs purport to depict this elusive spacecraft, the primary evidence usually revolves around signal detections and the meticulous calculations involved in determining and retroactively tracing objects within the Earth's orbit. In the historical record of the 14th of May in 1954, the San Francisco Examiner featured a report that documented an intriguing revelation: the existence of two remarkable satellites stationed within the Earth's orbit. It is noteworthy that this discovery took place years prior to the known existence of any man-made objects in the vast expanse of space. During the 1930s and 1940s, numerous and sporadic reports emerged documenting astronomical abnormalities revolving around the Earth. Interestingly, when the Russians successfully launched their Sputnik satellites in 1957, there were consistent accounts of an unusual object closely following their trajectory. These intriguing observations added a layer of mystery and curiosity to the already enigmatic realm of space exploration during that era. The fascinating Black Knight satellite is said to traverse both poles during every orbit. It is intriguing to note that at present, we employ similar technology for the purpose of mapping our planet. And this remarkable satellite's trajectory takes it directly over the North and South poles, providing an extensive vantage point to capture valuable data. Over the years, numerous reports of sightings have emerged, indicating the ongoing presence of an unidentified craft in our skies. Nevertheless, it is worth noting that one particular incident captured the attention of a random radio operator who seemingly intercepted a message that shed more light on this enigmatic spacecraft residing in orbit around our planet. Author John Keel explores the intriguing claims surrounding the Black Knight satellite in his book. Within its pages, Keel discloses an enthralling account of an alleged transmission received by Duncan Lunan, a ham radio operator. Lunan confidently asserted that he had successfully deciphered a coded signal, which he believed originated from the enigmatic Black Knight satellite. This remarkable spacecraft, according to Keel's account, had an astounding age of 13,000 years, making it a truly ancient artifact. Furthermore, Keel revealed that the Black Knight satellite hailed from the distant star system known as Epsilon Bootis. The primary purpose of this entity is to diligently observe and monitor our planet, Earth, providing continuous updates and valuable insights into the intricate details of its geology and topography. As we unravel the entirety of its encoded transmission, a single segment alone reveals a wealth of information. Our place of origin is the Upsilon Bootes system, characterized by a unique binary star configuration. Within this system, we dwell specifically on the sixth celestial body among a total of 7 orbiting bodies, all positioned in relation to the larger of the 2 aforementioned stars, our Sun. Among these celestial bodies, our 6th planet possesses the companionship of a single moon, while our 4th planet is adorned with 3 moons. Interestingly, both our 1st and 3rd planets also boast the presence of 1 moon each. The existence and validity of these messages are subjects of ongoing debate, with no clear consensus. However, numerous individuals have reported detecting peculiar electronic signals emanating from the Earth's upper atmosphere. Notably, Nikola Tesla himself asserted that he intercepted such signals, particularly during his experimental endeavors in Colorado Springs. These signals have captured the attention of many researchers and enthusiasts, prompting further investigation into their origin and significance. Despite the absence of a universally accepted explanation, the phenomenon continues to intrigue and fascinate those who delve into the mysteries of the cosmos and the possibilities of extraterrestrial communication. The connection to Nikola Tesla warrants a deeper exploration. During his experiments on energy harnessing and transfer in Colorado Springs in 1899, Tesla unexpectedly intercepted peculiar signals. Intriguingly, he hypothesized that these signals could be an encoded message originating from an extraterrestrial source, potentially Mars. This thought-provoking notion adds a captivating dimension to Tesla's work and sparks further curiosity about the possibility of interplanetary communication. Nikola Tesla's belief was likely reinforced by his own invention, a wireless transmitter, which he developed just 3 years before in 1896. This remarkable device, in Tesla's visionary perspective, held the potential to transmit messages and establish communication with extraterrestrial beings residing on distant planets. This notion of interplanetary communication further fueled his curiosity and innovation, motivating him to explore the possibilities and expand his understanding of the universe. Taking into consideration the enigmatic presence of the Black Knight satellite, a number of scholars and experts propose an intriguing notion. Tesla's findings may have been attributed to a form of communication emanating from the enigmatic object that has been circling the Earth for countless centuries, if not millennia. This mysterious vehicle, with its enduring orbit, has captivated the interest of many, prompting closer analysis and speculation on its origins and purpose. It is important to acknowledge that Nikola Tesla was not the only individual who held the belief that he had intercepted peculiar electrical signals of extraterrestrial origin. Guglielmo Marconi, a renowned figure in the field of wireless telegraphy, also claimed to have picked up on similar signals, although they were dismissed by skeptics as mere interference. Interestingly, nearly 3 decades later in 1928, an amateur radio operator by the name of Jørgen Hals, situated in Norway, detected remarkably similar signals. This revelation not only adds further weight to the notion of these enigmatic transmissions, but also highlights their persistence over time. In 1963, during his orbit around the Earth aboard Mercury 9, even the highly respected astronaut Gordon Cooper reported witnessing something out of the ordinary. This sighting was not only attested by Cooper himself, but also corroborated by radar tracking stations on the ground. However, it is important to acknowledge that there are varying opinions regarding the authenticity of these claims. Nevertheless, it is worth considering that if there were any attempts to conceal the truth, it is plausible that no official records or public documentation of the incident exist. This raises intriguing questions about the nature of Cooper's encounter and the extent to which it has been acknowledged in the public domain. To truly comprehend the significance of this event, and to gain a deeper understanding of the circumstances surrounding it, further investigation and analysis may be required. Upon careful examination, we have thoroughly scrutinized numerous sightings and anomalous data that have captivated the attention of certain individuals, leading them to firmly believe in the existence of the enigmatic Black Knight satellite. However, it is imperative to ponder about the scarcity of similar revelations akin to those made by Tesla, especially given the remarkable technological advancements of our modern world. In this age of the internet, where we can effortlessly access the surface of Mars through our personal computers, one would expect an abundance of comparable discoveries. This raises intriguing questions about the prevalence and veracity of such phenomena in the contemporary era. Delving deeper, we can explore potential reasons behind the dearth of groundbreaking findings in order to gain a comprehensive understanding of this perplexing subject. Intriguingly, it is worth mentioning that numerous astronomers have displayed a keen fascination in the assertions surrounding the enigmatic phenomenon known as the Black Knight satellite, going so far as to diligently attempt to pinpoint its whereabouts and monitor its movements. However, this pursuit has spawned a multitude of additional theories, thereby further intricating the already complex notion of the existence of the Black Knight satellite. During their investigation, they would discover various intriguing phenomena associated with the satellite. Firstly, they would observe that the satellite would materialize in a particular location, only to vanish completely shortly thereafter. To their surprise, it would then reappear in an entirely different position, deviating from its expected trajectory. Such unpredictability prompted some experts to speculate that there could potentially be multiple satellites involved in this puzzling scenario. Additionally, the satellites had the capability to abruptly go dark, adding to the challenge of tracking and monitoring them. This enigmatic behavior could potentially explain the apparent difficulties in tracing the mysterious surveillance vehicle. Hence, this comprehensive examination sheds light on the complex nature of the satellite's movements, raising more questions about its purpose and origins. Assuming the Black Knight satellite exists, one of its primary purposes could be surveillance and observation of Earth. Its long-term presence in orbit might indicate a continuous interest in monitoring our planet's development, evolution, and activities. Advanced extraterrestrial beings might use the satellite to collect data on Earth's climate, geography, or the progression of our civilization, allowing them to better understand our species and the planet we inhabit. Another theoretical purpose of the Black Knight satellite could be cosmic communication. If it is indeed an alien artifact, it might serve as a means of contact or interaction between Earth and distant extraterrestrial civilizations. The satellite could transmit or receive signals, messages, or information across the vast expanse of space, enabling interstellar communication with those who placed it in orbit. This concept aligns with the idea that it may function as a cosmic beacon, signaling our existence to the cosmos. Intriguingly, the Black Knight satellite could also serve as a repository of knowledge or information left behind by an advanced extraterrestrial civilization. If genuine, it might contain a treasure trove of data, including scientific, cultural, or historical knowledge that could potentially benefit humanity. This repository could be intended for future civilizations or as a safeguard against the loss of valuable information due to natural or cosmic catastrophes. From a more speculative perspective, some theorists propose that the Black Knight satellite could be a guardian or protector of Earth. Assuming it belongs to an advanced alien civilization with benevolent intentions, it might be tasked with safeguarding our planet from potential cosmic threats, such as asteroid impacts or other interstellar dangers. In this scenario, its presence above Earth would symbolize an extraterrestrial commitment to our planet's well-being. The fascination with the cosmos has long captivated humanity's imagination, igniting curiosity about the mysteries that lie beyond our planet. Among these mysteries, the phenomenon of unidentified objects has frequently emerged, with reports of sightings ranging from Earth's surface to the vast expanse of space. Recent claims of unidentified objects seen close to the Moon have reignited discussions about otherworldly life, advanced technologies, and the limitations of our understanding of the universe. While skeptics and believers continue to engage in debates, these sightings near the Moon prompt us to consider the implications and potential explanations behind these mysterious encounters. This most recent sighting has been shared around social media, and it shows two glowing objects close to the Moon. Interestingly, it's been reported that the two objects could only be seen when the individuals zoomed in on their camera, and oddly enough, this isn't the first time that something like this has been reported. The man said that as he zoomed in to get a better view of the Moon, the craters and valleys revealed themselves in intricate detail. He adjusted the focus, and with each adjustment, the lunar surface appeared clearer. It was during this precise moment that something extraordinary happened. His trained eye caught a glimpse of two faint glimmering specks moving across the moon's surface. At first, he dismissed the glows as mere artifacts or a trick of the light. To his astonishment, the two glows persisted, steadily traversing the moon's face. They were not stars. Their movements were deliberate, calculated, and too close to be anything but extraordinary. The man said that he reached for his camera, quickly adjusting the settings to capture the mysterious objects. The two glows seemed to hover above the moon, a serene and otherworldly ballet beneath the vastness of space. As the minutes passed, his initial disbelief transformed into a mixture of wonder and curiosity. The glows emitted a soft luminescence, casting a gentle radiance on the moon's surface below. Eventually, after what felt like an eternity, the glows began to fade, their brilliance dimming until they were nothing more than ethereal wisps against the lunar backdrop. The unidentified objects moved off the moon's edge and disappeared into the obsidian abyss of space, leaving behind a sense of awe and unanswered questions. For decades, individuals have reported seeing inexplicable objects in the sky, often accompanied by vivid descriptions of their appearance and behavior. However, the notion of unidentified objects near the moon introduces an additional layer of intrigue. Our celestial companion, the moon, has been a source of fascination and exploration since time immemorial. It is both a symbol of inspiration and an object of scientific study. The idea that unidentified objects are appearing in proximity to this celestial body intensifies questions about the nature and origin of these phenomena. One possible explanation for mysterious sightings near the moon is the presence of advanced human-made technology, potentially originating from space agencies or classified military programs. As human capabilities in space exploration advance, it becomes increasingly plausible that we possess technologies capable of reaching lunar distances. Secretive projects or experimental craft could be responsible for some of these sightings. However, the question remains whether such technologies could account for the full range of reported characteristics, including sudden accelerations, abrupt changes in direction, and other maneuvers that challenge our current understanding of physics. Another perspective considers the possibility that these sightings could be related to natural celestial phenomena that we have yet to fully comprehend. Optical illusions, reflections, and atmospheric disturbances could potentially distort the appearance of objects, leading observers to mistake them for unidentified objects. Similarly, anomalies caused by cosmic debris or meteoroids could create temporary visual anomalies that perplex viewers. While such explanations may account for some cases, they might struggle to explain instances where unidentified objects exhibit deliberate behavior inconsistent with natural celestial processes. Among the more sensational explanations is the idea that these sightings represent advanced activity. The moon, as Earth's closest neighbor in space, could hold particular interest for potential visitors from other star systems. The prospect of an advanced civilization observing or even interacting with our moon raises profound questions about the motives, technology, and intentions of advanced entities. However, this notion rests heavily on assumptions about the intentions and capabilities of potential visitors, as well as the logistics of interstellar travel. It also raises concerns about why they would choose to reveal themselves in a manner that leads to mere fleeting glimpses, rather than direct contact. In evaluating these sightings, it's important to acknowledge the limitations of our human perception and the potential for misinterpretation. Psychological factors, including cognitive biases and perceptual errors, can influence how we process and remember what we observe. Additionally, the vastness of space and the complexities of its interaction with light can create illusions that challenge our ability to accurately assess the nature of distant objects. Furthermore, the advancement of technology, such as powerful telescopes and high-resolution cameras, has made it easier to capture and share images and videos of celestial phenomena. While these tools offer new opportunities for documentation, they also raise concerns about the potential for hoaxes, misidentifications, and the influence of digital manipulation. The realm of space exploration has always been marked by a blend of scientific inquiry and the allure of the unknown. Over the years, numerous reports of unidentified objects have added an extra layer of intrigue to this field. While these objects have often been associated with science fiction, Recent developments suggest that even established space agencies, such as NASA, are taking a closer look at these enigmatic phenomena. Unidentified objects are objects observed in the sky that exhibit flight characteristics beyond the scope of conventional human-made aircraft. Historically, these sightings have generated speculation about advanced life, advanced technologies, and government cover-ups. However, a growing body of evidence, coupled with technological advancements in observation and data analysis, has prompted NASA to address the subject with a more open-minded and scientific approach. NASA's primary mission is to explore space, advance scientific knowledge, and expand our understanding of the universe. This mission naturally extends to studying any phenomena that might occur within the celestial realm, including those that challenge our current scientific paradigms. As sightings continue to be reported by credible sources, including trained pilots and military personnel, NASA recognizes the importance of rigorously investigating these occurrences. The interest in unidentified objects within the scientific community is not a new development. In recent years, NASA's attention to unidentified objects has manifested in a more systematic and transparent manner. The establishment of the Unidentified Aerial Phenomena Task Force within the U.S. Department of Defense, which collaborates with other agencies including NASA, signifies a renewed effort to gather and analyze credible data on sightings. The goal is to determine whether any observed phenomena pose potential national security threats or could offer insights into new aerospace technologies. NASA's involvement in investigating unidentified objects underscores the agency's commitment to scientific rigor and evidence-based inquiry. The study of unidentified objects within the framework of established scientific methodologies allows for the identification of misperceptions, optical illusions, and conventional explanations that might account for many sightings. This approach seeks to demystify these occurrences while recognizing the small subset of cases that remain genuinely unexplained. Furthermore, NASA's exploration of unidentified objects holds broader implications for our understanding of the universe. As technology advances, our ability to observe distant celestial objects and phenomena improves. Unexplained observations, such as unidentified objects in space, provide an opportunity to refine our instruments, observation techniques, and understanding of natural phenomena. Whether these objects are atmospheric anomalies, cosmic debris, or even extraterrestrial probes, studying them enhances our capacity to differentiate between known and unknown entities in space. It's important to acknowledge that the investigation of these objects within the scientific community remains a contentious topic. As the privatization of space exploration continues to advance, SpaceX, the pioneering aerospace company founded by Elon Musk, has become a leader in the development of innovative rocket technology and ambitious missions to colonize Mars. Alongside the public's fascination with these advancements, there has been a growing interest in reports of unidentified objects spotted in the vicinity of SpaceX missions. Since the company's inception, there have been several instances of mysterious aircraft sightings reported during SpaceX missions. These sightings have ranged from mysterious lights and unexplained objects seen near rocket launches to unidentified craft observed near the International Space Station during SpaceX resupply missions. One of the most widely discussed sightings happened on April 19th, when a strange black triangle was seen in the background of the Starlink mission, which led to a flurry of social media posts and speculations about advanced visitors. Shortly after the launch, observers spotted the black triangle in the background, and theories were soon put forward to explain what the object was. Although SpaceX didn't respond to this sighting, in the past, officials said that these objects are likely space debris. Many of these sightings associated with SpaceX missions have been debunked by experts who provide plausible, natural explanations for the observed phenomena. These explanations often involve atmospheric and lighting conditions, space debris, or other human-made objects in Earth's orbit. While some sightings can be readily explained by natural phenomena or human activity, others remain unexplained and continue to generate debate among enthusiasts and researchers. The growing interest in sightings related to SpaceX missions has several implications for the public's perception of unidentified phenomena and the possibility of advanced life. As private space exploration becomes more commonplace, The general public has greater access to information and visual media related to rocket launches and other space missions, increasing the likelihood of witnessing and reporting unusual phenomena. Additionally, the association of sightings with cutting-edge space technology and missions, such as those conducted by SpaceX, can fuel the public's curiosity and speculation about the existence of extraterrestrial life and advanced civilizations. This interest is further amplified by the recent declassification of footage and reports by the United States government, which has led to increased public discourse and debate about unidentified aerial phenomena. As of right now, these sightings that have been captured during SpaceX missions represent a fascinating intersection of public interest in cutting-edge space exploration and the ongoing debate surrounding unidentified phenomena. While many of these sightings can be debunked through careful analysis and expert explanations, some remain unexplained, continuing to captivate the imaginations of enthusiasts and the general public alike. As private space exploration continues to advance, it is likely that interest in mysterious aircrafts will increase.
NASA's Webb delivers deepest infrared image of universe yet. The James Webb Telescope also captured an infrared image of SMACS 0723, which is a galaxy cluster filled with a myriad of various galaxies. The JWST went a step further by highlighting some of the faintest objects in space ever captured. Granted, the image taken is nothing but a tiny part of a huge universe, a small snapshot into the distant unknown. The reason behind the choice of capturing a galaxy cluster is that clusters act somewhat like magnifying glasses. They help astronomers find galaxies even further away. Some of these distant galaxies witnessed the universe's infancy billions of years ago. The JWST used its NIRCam to create the image utilizing a composition of varying wavelengths. It took just over 12 hours to produce, and the results outshine even the amazing images taken by the Hubble Space Telescope, many of which take several weeks to complete. SMACS 0723 was captured by the James Webb Telescope in the exact same beauty it possessed over 4.6 billion years ago, a live reflection from the past. This galaxy cluster can be observed from the south in the direction of the constellation Volans. There is still not much known about the galaxies in the cluster, but scientists hope to uncover more as the JWST's data is processed. The image produced by the James Webb Telescope focuses on tiny clusters of stars that are typically overlooked or overshadowed in images taken of space, but the JWST image showcases all the tiny features of the galaxy cluster that have never been seen prior. The light we see is reflected from billions of years ago. We see these galaxies as they were long before the rise of humanity on Earth because the light takes so long to reach us. When looking at the image, we see youthful galaxies, some of which formed not long after the Big Bang itself. Scientists hope to discover individual galaxies in the cluster's masses, chemical compositions, ages, and personal histories. Every galaxy has a story to tell that astronomers hope to uncover and piece together. Space dust is prevalent in the image and encases our cosmos in colors of all sorts, highlighting the glorious beauty and glamour of our cosmos for how otherworldly it is. Dust is crucial in the creation of stars, but some galaxies, such as blue ones, possess very little of it. Red galaxies, in comparison, have a plenitude of this star-creating dust, while green galaxies generally are mostly filled with chemical compounds such as hydrocarbons. All this amazing research will shed light on how galaxies form and why they are this way, including insight into how they merge, expand, and thrive. Perhaps scientists might use this information to answer the question of why some galaxies cease star production entirely. The James Webb Telescope has captured 48 different galaxies at once using its near-infrared spectrograph. Astronomers detect secret water reserves in the solar system's largest canyon. Valles Marineris, also known as the Grand Canyon of Mars, is the largest canyon in our solar system. But Valles Marineris attracts scientific curiosity for more than just its size. The 2,485-mile-long canyon system may also be home to hidden reserves of water. Recent data from an instrument known as the ESA Roscosmos ExoMars Trace Gas Orbiter's FRIEND shows abnormal hydrogen levels below Mars's surface. Unlike previous instruments, FRIEND, which stands for Fine Resolution Epithermal Neutron Detector, can detect neutrons up to a meter below the surface of Mars. According to physicist Alexei Malakov, neutrons are produced when highly energetic particles known as galactic cosmic rays strike Mars. Low neutron levels indicate the presence of hydrogen. Because dry soil emits more neutrons than wet soil, the number of neutrons emitted by soil beneath Mars's surface can indicate levels of water. Between May 2018 and February 2021, FRIEND collected the data that indicates high concentrations of subsurface hydrogen. It suggests that soil up to a meter deep in the Valles Marineris region contains water that is either locked inside minerals or ice. Because it is unusual for minerals in this region to contain large amounts of water, experts believe that water ice near the surface is the more probable explanation. If the hydrogen is truly forming water molecules, this suggests that water makes up to 40% of the area close to the surface in the region. This watery area is roughly the size of the Netherlands. This discovery is unexpected, as the pressure and temperature around the Mars equator does not create a suitable environment for large stores of water. The presence of water in Valles Marineris suggests unusual conditions, possibly relating to the angle of its slopes. The water may also be sitting in scattered ancient deposits. This discovery of water is fascinating because of its surprising location, but this is not the first reserve found on the planet. It appears that the majority of water on Mars exists in the poles in the form of ice. The warmth surrounding the equator prevents the formation of ice at many latitudes. Water on Mars is typically found at higher latitudes, but this recent finding suggests it can be located under the surface as well. The watery region of Valles Marineris is abundant despite unfavorable conditions at the equator. Because of this, it has been compared to the permafrost regions of Earth, where ice is constantly present underneath the dry soil due to lower temperatures. It is still unclear exactly why water has been able to form near the Mars equator and what form that water takes. Understanding the form and conditions of this water may lead to even more important discoveries. This water could expand the possibilities for exploration on Mars. Space crew would likely land around the equator, and accessible water close to the surface could mean greater survival capabilities for the crew. If the water exists in a permafrost-like state, it could contain frozen microorganisms or signs of previous life in the form of organic molecules. And if this water is only a meter below the surface, signs of life on Mars might not be so difficult to come by after all. Scientists say that 4 mysterious signals from outer space are coming from galaxies like ours. Astronomers have discovered strange signals coming from the center of the Milky Way galaxy. Australian scientists, using the Australian Square Kilometre Array Pathfinder radio telescope, detected these signals 4 times over the span of 2 weeks. The transmissions, originating roughly 4,000 light-years away near the core of our galaxy, consist of irregular pulses and bursts that scientists have never seen before. During the early stages of planet formation, radio signals of similar frequencies are emitted. These new signals are more erratic than those emitted during planet creation, confusing scientists. Nothing about the signals follow a pattern that has been seen before. The intensity of the radio signal varies randomly. The orientation and rotational direction of the transmission is random and changes frequently, and the timing of the signals cannot be planned. Experts from the University of Sydney have shared they believe the signals are coming from a new type of star that we have never seen before. Ziteng Wang, a PhD student in the School of Physics at the University of Sydney, said the brightness of the object also varies dramatically by a factor of 100, and the signal switches on and off apparently at random. We've never seen anything like it. Due to the variability of the transmission, scientists first believed it could be from a supernova, solar flare, or pulsar. But the emissions received do not match with what is known about those phenomena. Still, scientists have no idea what caused the signals. Their hope is placed on a new radio telescope being built within the next decade. The telescope, called the Transcontinental Square Kilometre Array Radio Telescope, will hopefully solve this mystery. Professor Tara Murphy from the Sydney Institute for Astronomy and the School of Physics said, "We expect the power of this telescope will help us solve mysteries such as this latest discovery. But it will also open vast new swathes of the cosmos to exploration in the radio spectrum. From discoveries that help us understand the universe to discoveries that make us question what we already know, the vast expanse of space continues to make us wonder."
Granger Taylor was a Canadian mechanic and pilot who gained notoriety for his mysterious disappearance in 1980. He was an eccentric figure who had a fascination with space and aliens, and he had reportedly made numerous attempts to contact extraterrestrial beings. Taylor's disappearance was unusual in that he left behind a note that seemed to suggest he was voluntarily leaving Earth on an alien spaceship. The note, which was found in his workshop, reads as follows: "I have gone away to walk aboard an alien spaceship, as reoccurring dreams assured a 42-month interstellar voyage to explore the vast universe, then return. I am leaving behind all my possessions to you, as I will no longer require the use of any. Please use the instructions in my will as a guide to help. Love, Granger." End quote. Taylor's family and friends were mystified by his disappearance, and the note only added to the confusion. Many people believed that he had been abducted by advanced beings, while others speculated that he had staged his own disappearance as part of an elaborate hoax. Taylor had always been an unusual character, and he had a long history of strange behavior. He was known for tinkering with machinery and building his own planes and cars, often using unorthodox methods. He also had a deep interest in the paranormal and was known to dabble in astrology, numerology, and other esoteric subjects. Despite the speculation surrounding his disappearance, no trace of Taylor was ever found, and his fate remains a mystery to this day. Some people believe that he may have simply walked off into the wilderness and perished, while others maintain that he was indeed taken aboard a spaceship. The case of Granger Taylor has become something of a legend, and it continues to fascinate people around the world. Some people see him as a tragic figure, driven to madness by his obsession with advanced life and the unknown, while others view him as a visionary who was simply ahead of his time. Initially, it seemed like a harmless and amusing endeavor. However, as he constructed a radio transceiver, allowing him to communicate with advanced beings, based on the recurring dreams he had about aliens and mysterious aircrafts, concerns surfaced regarding his mental well-being. On the night that he went missing, nearby residents claimed to have heard a loud bang, with some coming forward and saying that a bright light could be seen in the sky. This caused some to speculate whether Taylor had in fact been picked up by an advanced aircraft, and the bright lights that were witnessed belonged to the same craft, while others said that the loud bang could have been due to dynamite. According to Taylor's friend Keller, a severe storm occurred in Duncan on the night in question, which makes it plausible that the noise heard was thunder. According to Taylor's belief, Keller was informed that the advanced beings would possibly come during bad weather, as it could serve as cover while they traveled. Interestingly, Taylor's possession of dynamite at the time of his disappearance should not be considered relevant, as those who knew him said that he was an expert with dynamite and said that he wouldn't have done anything to cause himself harm. Keller was involved in the construction of the spaceship that was built on Granger's farm. He firmly believes that his friend would not do anything that would cause harm, and describes him as an extremely intelligent, pragmatic, and wise individual. According to Keller, Taylor was the epitome of level-headedness. Keller and his family were among the last individuals to have seen Taylor alive. According to him, he would have noticed if Taylor had any unusual intentions, as he was a very intelligent person who lived his life normally. However, he believes that after being called a spaceman, he began to be seen as someone who was not level-headed. Regardless of what actually happened to Taylor, his story has become a powerful symbol of the human desire to explore and understand the unknown. It is a reminder that, despite our many technological advances and scientific discoveries, there are still mysteries in the world that elude us, and that the quest for knowledge and understanding is never truly over. So, What do you make of the Black Knight satellite? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comment section below and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.